All right, Manufacturers Cup. We are back. So let's see what the pool is. Let's see what the points table is. So first place is 187. It's not exactly the highest lobby, but it doesn't matter. So we are at Mount Panorama for the World Series Manufacturers Cup, round three of four. Now, the reason I didn't do the first two because personally, I'm not racing at Grand Valley or Deep Forest. Um, but that's just me. Not because they're just not fun tracks for me to race. I don't like Grand Valley One, Highway One, and Deep Forest is Deep Forest. Um, but yeah, we are here nonetheless for Bathurst 12 hour. So I do have an issue. Let's see. Is there a medium tires? No, it's just racing hards. All right. Let's hope I don't mess up either. That's a tow from Jake here as well. Sorry, Pickle, but don't mess up my lap time. I might have to back out. Please don't let it break. Please, please, Pickle. I can't go any further than this. That's unfortunate. That second lap really ruined me. But let's see what we can do in the race. AMG's on pole. We have the BMW second. Nissan Jake is in third. La Puerta in fourth. Edible in fifth. Orcapod in sixth. You guys are gonna see the grid, but yeah, unfortunately that was pretty disappointing qualifying. I have my Lexus teammate about 3/4 of a second ahead of me. But like I said, the second lap screwed me up. Shouldn't be getting this racing and qualifying, but I guess that's just the way it goes. All right. I just want to finish. I want to have triple digits in points. So I want to get at least 90. I want to get at least 12. It's my goal here for someone who doesn't play Gran Turismo as often anymore. All right, round 3 of the Manufacturers Cup. So, in the CrowdStrike Mercedes, which is honestly shocking, we have Super S2K in first place. We have King 2017 in second. In the BMW M6, we have Jake in the Nissan GTR starting in third. Next, we have La Puerta in the Ford GT. We have Edible Auto in the Lexus RCF. We have Orcapod in the Mercedes AMG. We have Ferrari Revon, driven by Revon GT in seventh. We have Virgilio in eighth. Virgilio, my bad. We have the Brazilian in ninth. We have Pickle in tenth in the BMW M6. We have 240 in the Aston Martin. Versatile in the Lexus, starting in 12th. We have Black Rabbit starting 13th. And we have Dom starting in 14th in the McLaren. We have Orange Joe starting in 15th. And that is our grid for the world for round 3. Did I just blank out? For round 3 of the Manufacturers Cup Exhibition Series Season 3. I tried to make a livery for this. That's the best I can come up with. It looks like a FedEx, but it's really Mozilla. It's not a Danny Hamlin thing. Either way, we're about to get racing. Let's see what we can do here. We got to finish above 12 because that's my goal. I want to have at least 2 triple digits in points. And the race, green flag's underway. Okay, so this is about where the narrating ends, or the narrating begins in a way. So as you see in the first corner, I do a turn and I will overtake the Aston Martin on braking, and then later on in the lap I will make a mistake at this corner and then he will overtake me. So at the start of the race, haven't really done anything significant, but later on we do eventually have a gaggle of cars here, and as you see, the Porsche ahead will just go take an alternate route through the last turn, costing the Porsche a few positions in the process. I have no idea what's going on in that guy's head, but that isn't a shortcut. He lost about a good 3, 4, 5 positions from that. But yeah, that's what happened on this one. So a bit later on, we would get a yellow flag, and you see a car in the wall. Looks like it might be the Corvette, and he just leaves the room. So yeah, that's it on that note. Me and the McLaren keep racing, however, and then he's just gonna bin it off into the wall, and that's the end of his story for now. So I'm just sitting here in 10th place. We're in the top 10 now. We're doing pretty fine. Now we just go catch the other group, which we do later in the race. Coming up to my Lexus teammate here, he will just go a little bit wide and will leave a space just for me to enter, and we are up to 9th place. Move on up in the race from a bad qualifying. Well, I think I was held up, so yeah. Later on, we do get this 3-car battle for like 5th. That's a 4-car battle. However, the Mercedes will pull away for now, but as you see, I'm gonna bump the BMW, gonna give him a help, gonna push him past the McLaren, going down the straight. Now the Lexus does have good speed here, so only thing I did was just sit here and I pushed the BMW past the McLaren. I was thinking about pushing the McLaren right there, but then I was like, no, thank you. So I eventually just passed them both, going down to this corner, and that is up to 7th place. Now AMG right here is actually quick, so I have to work a little harder to get him. And as you see, he pulled away a little bit more, but this is where the first cycle of pit stops again, and our little Mercedes friend here will peel off to the pits, I believe. No, he stays out. But this was the first cycle. We see one of the top people pitting. They're got about a good few lengths ahead of us, so we're not exactly racing that guy. But later on, our Mercedes friend does dive into the pits along with 2nd place. I believe he might have been 1st, but they both dive into the pits on the very next lap. I still have a bit of fuel, so I won't need to be pitting for a little while here. We'll just keep running our races usual. We're in 2nd provisionally, but we are racing against our Mercedes friend. So wherever he comes out, we'll be right behind him. On lap 10, we decide to go and pit. However, I do overshoot the corner here a little bit and get a 2-second penalty. And I did cross the lines as well. So we get our pit stop. We're gonna refuel. This is a 2-stop race. Um, but yeah, we get our pit stop. We refuel, and as it looks like I crossed the line, so we will eventually come out with a 5-second penalty once the pits are over. So we're gonna get in. Boy's gonna change the tires and refuel for us, and we're gonna come out just behind Orcapod, like I said. However, we do have that 5-second penalty to think about, so that's a bummer, and that's gonna knock us down the order a little bit. So that's pretty unfortunate for us, but then again, I did overshoot the pit entry. We eventually come in to serve that penalty at the end of the lap, as we see Orcapod go out. He's now ahead of me, and we see the McLaren come back, the Brazilian, and that was a little friend that got dive bomb, that bended. But here's my race defining moment right here. As you see, I got on the curb and I accidentally hit the Porsche. So basically what I tried to do here was that I tried to step out of the racing line, hoping the Porsche will go on the racing lines. Bit of a miscommunication. I didn't intentionally try to do this. I tried to wave him off and tell him to go. As you see, I'm still slowed down for him, but instead of him going about his day, I got pit maneuvered. So I did consider this wreck my fault, because although I did make a mistake, I should have just kept going. But then again, I don't know how he'd react, so I kind of just tried to give him a position anyway. But yeah, it was just a huge miscommunication, and later on with the damage, I decided to still carry on. We do come in the pits, not overshooting it, but we're actually almost dead last, and we're gonna end up around 10th, 11th at the end of this pit stop. So yeah, after that race defining moment, my race just went into the gutter. So um that's unfortunate for me, but get our tires. We will also refuel up almost to full, but yeah, we will come out basically next to last since most people left. Get our damage fixed up, and we're on our way. Now unfortunately, I didn't do anything in this amount of time. I actually lost the position here. So at the end of the race around here, I was just about done. I was ready to get this over with, and as you see, the complete lack of quality. Like, look at my lap times compared to here, and my my last lap times. I also picked up a bit of damage along the way. I have a penalty to serve. I was just ready to get this race over with. I didn't want to quit because there were still points on the line, and unfortunately, although I did accomplish my goal of getting 12th or higher, it was dead last for me. So yeah, pretty unfortunate race. I was just done. I wanted to get it over with. But yeah, that's kind of how my round 3 went. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Round 4.